Hello children, welcome back to another video. So I think you have watched video 1 and 2 in algebra. So this is the third video and we are starting the statement praise problems, you can say, or like a little bit more than what you have done in your previous videos. So from now, from 6th sum onwards, that is exercise 8.3, 6th sum onwards, copy it in your notes children. So I hope you understood all the sums and everything. Please watch again and give a textbook thorough reading. And when I'm teaching also, and when you're watching the videos also, please take textbook and follow. I mean, you see the question. When I'm reading the question, you have to see, you have to underline important points like what is the main, like in the question, they'll give you many hints. So you have to underline all those things like I have showed you in the previous videos, everything. So just follow like that. So 6th question I'm starting now. Sunil is 5 centimeters taller than Rohan and Kavita is 3 centimeters shorter than Sunil. Vicky's height is 100 centimeters less than twice the height of Sunil. Express the height of Sunil, Kavita, Vicky in terms of x, where x is the height of Rohan. So till now, whatever you have done regarding algebra, it's all about bits, mostly bits. But from now, you have got many like twisted questions or whatever to say. So from now, you have to be a little bit careful. So here, he has given you 4 names. One is Sunil, next is Rohan, next Kavita, and then Vicky. So all 4 are different heights. So if you see the question properly, towards the end of the question, he has given you where x is the height of Rohan. Means you have to take Rohan's height as x. Next, I'll just continue. I'll start and I'll just continue. Excuse me. So, just take given because he has given you already. Don't need let. So given height of Rohan is equal to x. You can write x centimeters or whatever it is. You can just give x. After Rohan, you see the first line. Now start the question. Sunil is 5 centimeters taller than Rohan. If Rohan is this much, Sunil is 5 centimeters more than Rohan. This is Rohan and this is Sunil. Sunil is 5 centimeters more. More means extra, no? So Sunil is more than Rohan. How much he is more? 5 centimeters. Now write here height of Sunil or Sunil's height. Anything is fine. So Sunil is 5 centimeters more than Rohan. So x plus 5. So what is height of Sunil now? X plus 5. Kavita is 3 centimeters shorter than Sunil. Now forget about R, that is Rohan, you forget. From Sunil you see, she is little bit shorter. Who is she? Kavita. She is a bit shorter than Sunil. So what is Sunil's height now? X plus 5. From this you have to subtract. Now write here height of Kavita is equal to from Sunil's height. What is Sunil's height? X plus 5 centimeters. So x plus 5. From this subtract. How much she is shorter? She is shorter 3 centimeters. So x plus 5 minus 3. Till now we did not get any calculations, I think. So what you will do is write as x 5 minus 3. So it is 2. So Kavita is x plus 2 centimeters. Now the last fellow, that is Vicky. Vicky's height is 100 centimeters less than twice the height of Sunil. So write here height of Vicky. So Vicky's height you need to find out. Now remove all these things. Come to Vicky. So Vicky's height, in whose height is comparing, is Sunil's height. Now Vicky is 100 centimeters less than means subtraction. So you have to subtract 100. From what you have to subtract? Twice. Twice means 2 times, children. 2 into, okay? Twice. So twice the height of Sunil. Now what is Sunil's height? X plus 5. Now here, listen carefully. Vicky's height is 100 centimeters less than twice Sunil's height, x plus 5. Now it is like distributive property. I think you have done this previously. So 2 into x plus 5. This is 2 into x, like a into b plus c. A into b plus a into c. So 2 into 5. This minus 100 as it is you can write. Okay. So 2 into x. 2x plus 2 5s are 10 minus 100. And now integers chapter. So I think you have already learned and watched all the videos. So 2x you can't solve. Plus 10 minus 100. It is minus 90. One negative, one positive. It is subtraction. And the bigger number symbol is negative. So 100 minus 10 is 90. Okay. So listen once again. Here he has given you 4 students or 4 whoever it is, 4 persons. That is Sunil, Rohan, Kavita and Vicky. So he has given you to take height of Rohan as x. Sunil is 5 centimeters more than Rohan. So x plus 5. Kavita is 3 centimeters less than Sunil. So x plus 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So x plus 2 is Kavita. So till here it is very easy. But Vicky only you have to be a little bit careful. So Vicky is twice Sunil's height. And from this you have to subtract 100. Because he has given you like that. That is subtract from this. So a into b plus c formula. 2 into x plus 2 into 5. 2x is 2x. 2 5s are 10. 100. Plus 10 minus 100 it is minus 90. So you have to be very careful from here. And listen to the video or listen to each sum twice. Okay. So we'll continue with 7th question. Anil, Sanju and Jacob are doing their maths assignment together. Anil is doing nth question. Sanju is 2 questions ahead of Anil but 5 questions behind Jacob. The total number of questions is 7 more than the number of questions Anil is attempting. So here you have to find 2 bits. First of all we will see the things here. So Anil, Sanju and Jacob. So 3 persons are there. Now Anil is doing nth question. So he is n. Nth question means that is 10th question or 5th question or 8th question. Anything. It can be anything. Any number. So he is in n question. Number n. Now next is Sanju. Sanju is 2 questions ahead. Ahead means front of him. Means more than him. So Sanju is n plus 2. From this fellow, if suppose he is in 5th question, this Sanju is 2 questions more, means 7th question. Okay? If he is in 10th question, he will be 12th. If he is 11th question, 13, like that. Okay? Next. Yeah. So, Sanju is 2 questions ahead of him and 5 questions behind Jacob. Means what? Jacob is still 5 questions more than Sunil. You understood? Sanju and Jacob. So he is n plus 2. Jacob is 5 questions still more than him. So his number is what? N plus 2 plus 5. So if he is in 5th question, he is in 7th question and he is in 12th question. Okay? You understood? I am taking numbers for example. But you should not write like numbers. It should be like this. Okay? So this we have to write on statement base. Now 7th one. So you can just write like normally Anil's like Anil and okay, now I have written Anil is in nth question. So that is nothing but Anil is equal to n. So simply you can put it like this. Next you have to write about Sanju. So Sanju is, he is 2 questions ahead, no? So n plus 2. Now Jacob. You you can just write Jacob, n plus 2 plus 5. Or if you want, for everything you can write statements, children, like how I wrote Anil is an nth question. You can write one more statement, Sanju is 2 questions ahead of Anil. Therefore, Sanju is equal to n plus 2. Next, you can write one more line, Jacob is 5 questions more, like 5 questions ahead of Sanju. So, n plus 2 plus 5, like that also you can write. So, n plus 5 plus 2 is 7. So, Jacob is in n plus 7th question. Now, he has asked you to find out, this is A bit actually. Now, B bit he is asking you to find out, write the expression for total questions. So, you have to write the expression, means you have to write which question they are in. So, the total questions is 7 more than the number of questions number of questions Anil is attempting. So, Anil is attempting. So, what is Anil's value? That is n. So, for him, if you add 7, you will get total questions. Therefore, total is equal to n plus 7 questions. Means what? There are n plus 7 questions. So, means Jacob is almost, he is in the last question, and Sanju is n plus 2 and Anil is nth question. So, these sums might be a little bit different because you have never seen any n or a or x or y z till now. So, it will be something different but not difficult, children. You have to practice, you have to understand. You know everything, like you can understand the language, you know what is what. So, please listen carefully and do the sums, okay? Watch the video carefully and do it, okay? We'll continue now. Next question. Okay, the next question. A car is going from Patel Nagar to Gandhi Nagar at a uniform speed of x kilometers per hour. Means for 1 kilometer, if you take distance 1 kilometer per, x kilometers per hour. Means if you go 1 hour, it is x kilometer. If you go 2 hours, it will be 2x kilometers. If you go 3 hours, it will be 3x kilometers. 4 hours means 4x, like that 5 hours, 6 hours, like that x, it keeps on increasing, okay? So, coming to the question. It took 1 hour to reach Indiranagar. First thing, Patel Nagar to, it has to go to Gandhi Nagar. So, between these two, there are 2 more destinations. So, from Patel Nagar, it is going first to which place? Yeah, Indiranagar. So, Indiranagar. So, from here to here to go, he took 1 hour. How much he took? 1 hour. Now, and took 4 hours to reach Nehru Nagar. So, from here to here, he is going next to Nehru Nagar. Means, from here to here, he is taking 4 hours. Listen carefully. From Patel Nagar to Indira Nagar, he is taking 1 hour. He didn't take Indira Nagar to Nehru Nagar. Now again he is taking from here. Patel Nagar to Nehru Nagar, he is taking 4 hours. Means from here to here is 1 hour. Means from here to here how much it will be? 3 hours. See, from here to here total is 4. From that if you subtract this 1, remaining is 3. So this 3 hours means Indira Nagar to Nehru Nagar is 3 hours. Okay. Next. The distance between Nehru Nagar and Gandhi Nagar is 25 kilometers. So, Nehru Nagar to Gandhi Nagar here is 25 kilometers. He didn't tell about hours or anything. He just told number now, 25 kilometers. Now comes the question. Find the distances in terms of x. So, you have to find out now distances. There are 4 bits. First bit. He is asking distance from Patel Nagar to Indira Nagar. I'm not writing full statements because in the PDF I have written all the statements, everything. Now I am just explaining to you. So distance from Patel Nagar to Indira Nagar. He took 1 hour. 1 hour means x kilometers. Okay? Just now I wrote here 1 hour means x, 2 hours means 2x, like that. So that is that much. Next, B bit. He is asking from Indira Nagar to Nehru Nagar. So from Indira Nagar to Nehru Nagar, how many hours he is taking? 3 hours. So Indira Nagar to Nehru Nagar. So he is taking 3 hours. So 3x kilometers. Okay? Next, C bit. Patel Nagar to Nehru Nagar. So Patel Nagar means distance. Okay, actually here only one word distance should be there. So distance from Patel Nagar to Nehru Nagar. So Patel to Nehru is 4 hours. No, see this line. So means what? 4x kilometers. Next, last bit. Patel to Gandhi. Patel Nagar, distance from Patel Nagar to Gandhinagar. Now directly we don't have any number. Okay. So what you should do, actually from here to there you should get one number. But since we don't have, from here to here Nehru you have 4x. Plus this distance what he told, 25. So that much, 4x plus 25 kilometers. Okay. So like this you have to understand the question and you have to do, children. So see once again, he should go from Patel to Nehru Nagar. Sorry, Patel Nagar to Gandhi Nagar. So from here to reach, he has 2 more places. So if you want to go to Hyderabad to Delhi, directly sometimes we won't go to Delhi. We'll stop at Mumbai or somewhere in between. We have some important places. So we'll stop there. No, like that here also. From Patel Nagar to Indira Nagar, he is taking 1 hour. So x kilometers. Or you can write 1x. 1 hour means 1x. Okay. Next, Indira to Nehru is taking 3 hours. So that is 3x. Patel to Nehru is taking totally 4 hours. So 4x. Now Patel to Gandhi totally 4x plus 25. Final is that. Okay, children. I hope you understood this question. We'll go for the next question. Next question, 9th one. Change algebraic expressions to statements. Here he has given you x and all these things. Now, without using x, you have to write it in a form of statement. So we'll see how to write. So the question given is here. Cost of hair clip is x. Cost of hairband is 4x. So 4x means nothing but 4 times of x. So start with the second value always. Cost of cost of hairband is 4 times the cost of 4 times of x. No, what is x? X is cost of hair clip. So cost of hairband is 4 times the cost of hair clip. Okay, children. So without, now see in this line you have not used x at all, but I have got the expression exactly. So see here, cost of hair clip is x, cost of hairband is 4x. Instead of like the 2 statements, I have combined everything. Without using x, I have written. Now see this also. There are x green beads in a packet. There, the number of red beads is x by 2. So x by 2 means what? Half. Right? If there is denominator 2, it is half. 4 means quarter. Okay. So start. The number of red beads is half of, now what is x? Green beads. So the number of red beads is half of green beads or number of green beads? Green beads. Okay. Next, C bit. Sunil is X years old. His wife is X minus 6. Means what? His wife is 6 years younger. If he is 20, of course, if he is 30 years, she will be 30 minus 6, 24 years, like that. So here what you can write is Sunil's wife is 6 years younger than Sunil. So here I have not used any X or anything, but I have conveyed the message what I want to convey regarding these two statements. His wife is X minus 6 means what? 6 years younger than Sunil. Okay children, D bit you try to do it by yourself. It's just a bit. So the question, like, it would be, Anna scored X marks in English. Her score in social science is X plus 4. So simply you can understand X plus 4 means what? Like more marks. So write that in the form of statement. Okay. Practice it. Okay children. Now we'll go for 10th sum. So the 10th question is, in a cricket match, Abhishek took X wickets. What do X plus 2 and X minus 1 represent? First of all, I don't know how many of you know cricket. I think IPL is going on, so at least you might have had an idea about wickets and runs and all these things. So if you don't know, like, it's a game played by 11 players and the bowler will take the wickets. So here, like that, Abhishek is a bowler maybe and he took X wickets. Now he is asking, what do X plus 2? X plus 2 means what? 2 wickets. Now this question is based on this wickets, no? So X plus 2 means 2 wickets more than Abhishek, and X minus 1 means 1 wicket less than Abhishek. Okay, that same thing you have written statements. So X plus 2 is 2 wickets taken more than Abhishek. Then the second one is X minus 1. X minus 1 represents, or you can just write X minus 1 is 1 wicket less than or taken less than Abhishek. Okay children, so we have completed till 10 sums. We'll continue from 11th question in the next video. So I hope you are able to do these sums by your own. Please do the example sums and give a thorough, give a practice, much practice you need to give. Do these sums again and again, okay? Now instead of these you can give some other examples, like you can change the numbers and you can do, and also prepare, like keep practicing always. I need not tell you everything all this, but always. So please practice the sums and be thorough children. Have a great day.